Welcome to the Whispering Soul, where we explore the rhythms of nature, the movement of the cosmos, and the quiet unfolding of who we are becoming. Hi, my name is Nancy Volante, and I am an intuitive astrologer and certified wellness coach. And today I wanted to come on and just talk about or resonate in the words of spring. You know, we just went through such a big couple months of a lot of astrological shifts and changes between the lunar eclipse total, the partial eclipse solar, Mercury retrograde in Pisces, which has now gone direct. And we had a new moon and a full moon. So there was a lot of shifting as we entered, and the spring equinox last Friday. So we are entering into now a place of new beginnings, Aries season. And we're taking with us what we've learned, what we've contemplated on, what we've reflected upon. So I'm just here today to not so much talk about the astrology, but the energy of what has gone on in the cosmos the last couple months, what has gone on inside of ourselves in relationship to those energy changes. So maybe just sit back, have a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, place your feet on the ground, and just take a breath in. And then just let that out. Let that travel through the whole body, stimulating the nervous system in a way that aligns with right now, right here. That's all we have to think about, is just listening, just becoming, just being. So again, I welcome you to this space between breaths, a place where we slow down, tune in, and we remember what lives within. I'm so glad you're here. Today, let's explore the quiet alchemy of becoming, the unfolding that happens when we allow ourselves to move through tangled places. And this is by choice. And then begin to trust what's waiting on the other side. So wherever you are, see if you can soften. Take a breath in and let it go. Let's begin here. There is a space between rest and action, between receiving and giving, a quiet threshold where something within us knows, a spark, a pulse, a remembering. This is where soul, body, mind is present. Not separation, but braided energy. Almost like that image of the DNA crossing. Paths intersecting. Well, sometimes this gets tangled. Yep. Tangled in thoughts, in habits, in beliefs shaped by moments, big, small, remembered, forgotten. But here's the beauty. What tangles can also be untangled. There's the beauty about living in duality right there. So slowly, tenderly, or all at once, it's up to the native, right? It's up to you. And in that unraveling, we find gold. Not the kind you hold, the kind you become. Wisdom, clarity, creation. This is the awakening. Not something outside of us, but something within us. That's waiting for breath. So I believe and I experience, inhale is awareness, exhale is release. And take a moment to just check in with yourself. What is more comfortable, inhaling or exhaling? For me, it's inhaling. I always have a little bit of tension on the exhale, so that's something I'm working on. Inhale can be a possibility. Exhale can be becoming. And somewhere in that rhythm of breathing the breath, thought becomes form. Form becomes reality. And trust begins to unfold. Yep, easier said than done, but it is a reality with patience, no expectations, releasing of attachments that hold you to an old form. It's like a spring, long coiled, sometimes gentle, sometimes with force, depending on what's been held, for how long it's been held. And sometimes that holding is there for a reason, for protection from trauma, so we don't become overwhelmed. And even if we do become overwhelmed, the body will protect. And how ready we are to feel it move. Are we ready to feel it move? Well, those are the questions, the respectful questions in respecting you, your soul, your body. Because unfolding isn't always graceful. Sometimes it shakes us. Sometimes it asks more than we think we have. But every unfolding marks a beginning. And that's how the universe works. A new cycle, a map revealing itself. Like your birth chart, it's your map. And it reveals itself every moment of the day, every year, every 10 years, cycles. So this is easy. It's hard. It encompasses light. It encompasses shadow. Two sides, one teacher. Duality isn't a problem to solve. It's a medicine to witness. And through mindful awareness, we begin to choose. We begin to choose. Not perfectly, but consciously. To feel, to heal, to stay, even in discomfort, long enough to receive what it came to give you. That discomfort. There's a purpose. Because even pain holds potential. I'll say that. Our pain holds potential. This is the alchemy, in my perspective, of being. Turning fear into courage, anger into clarity, despair into depth, and love into something we can finally hold without hesitation. So the question becomes, what will you turn into gold from your life course, from past to present to future, from the raw, gritty unearthing of your unconsciousness or unconscious state of being? What is ready to be transformed? Only you know that, of course, with help, support, guidance, coaching. This is the path. Yeah, it's zigzagged. It zigs, it zags, it turns, it's unpredictable, but it's entirely yours. That's the empowerment in all its messiness, ugliness, and beautiful outcomes. It's yours. A purification, a remembering, a return. And now, as the season shifts to spring of new beginnings, of new growth, of becoming something other than you were, if that is outgrown, like a seed outgrows its shell to sprout, as something bold yet tender stirs within, move forward, not by force, but by unfolding, not by impulse, but by alignment to self, to your witness self, that you can observe your actions, your reactions, your communications with self and others. One breath, one step, one truth at a time. Follow the vision. Follow the breadcrumbs. Or become the one who leads it, right? We need both. That's the dance. Even only for a moment, this is the work. This is the becoming. And this, to all that is who are listening, is your goal. Your gold and goal. So I'm going to bring that in. Your gold, your goal. Nothing wrong with goals. That's part of the wellness coaching for me as a wellness coach, is to understand what those goals are without expectation. And we all have it. We're going to go through it. That's okay. It's becoming and wants us to be conscious of it so we can unpack what the expectations are in relationship to what we can really digest in the moment. We'll get there. And I say this to myself loud and clear, with patience, with hard work, with embodiment. Take a moment here to notice what's stirring, if anything, in you right now. No need to rush. No need to figure it all out. Just be with it. That's the hard part. Maybe something softens. Maybe something surfaced, which is great. That's the unearthing of the potential within. Doesn't come out sparkly, but it transforms, it alchemizes, possibly into something that's sparkly from something that's messy. It's good medicine. Maybe something quietly shifted. Well, let's trust that. If this resonated with you today or tonight, wherever you are, please carry one small piece of it into your day or night, into a breath, into a question, and maybe feel a gentle unfolding, different for everyone. I really thank you for being here today, for showing up, for doing this work in your own way. That's where it becomes real, authentic, and present. We're all different, but we still have commonalities. We have a heart. We have a body. We have a creative nature that filters what is needed and not needed if we allow it to fully flow. And again, that's not easy. It's a process. It is a creative process. So until next time, stay present, stay curious, and keep turning inward. Because I do believe in you, in me, there is gold within you. Bye for now.